Hi, welcome back to Sour. I'm here with everyone's favorite yearbook advisor, Miss GOY.
Hello, hi.
All right.
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, okay. So for the first candy, it is sour strips.
Ooh,
Okay.
right after coffee.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
So how does it feel that your first ever yearbook is coming out tomorrow?
Oh my gosh. Exciting and scary. I'm very nervous, but I think everyone's going to love it. The pictures are amazing in there. The kids did a really good job. So, yeah, I think that everyone's going to be happy with it. I'm excited for everybody to just, I love seeing when kids like grab the yearbook and then they're just like pouring through it, trying to find themselves, trying to find their friends, trying to find everyone in there. So, but I'm very nervous because I hope everybody likes it. And I know that there's things that I probably messed up or misspelled or just completely missed. And so hopefully we can get all those things this year and learn from the previous year. I was starting to, I can like feel it now. It's really early in the morning for sour stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the second candy, could you take the cups?
Take these
back?
little cups. Find definitions. I feel like I should try one of these. Okay. So
Okay, these ones are gross. They're just a warning. They're gross.
I actually picked them out. I'm so sorry.
She did. They're very gross. Okay.
Okay.
So, since you went to U of I,
Mm-hmm.
would you recommend Greek life to your students?
I would recommend at least to try it out because that's what happened to me. I wasn't planning on doing it. And then my sister, who was already in college, she told me, she's like, I know you weren't planning on it, but, all right, let's see. Yeah, those are a little gross. She was like, just try, just go and see if you like it. And so then that was one of those things where once I started and I met people, it's just a really cool way to figure out, I wasn't expecting this to like actually be hard to talk these things in, but it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're not super, super sour, that they just say that thing. Because you never know what you're gonna like unless you try it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend to at least check it out. And then you can always decide during that whole process that it's not for you and just, you know, and you probably met a few people through that process anyway.
Mm-hmm. And then, was Kappa Alpha Theta, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, was that like your favorite sorority when you were rushing and stuff like that, or did you have other options?
Yeah, I mean, you always have other options. It depends on how big the school is. So there's a huge Greek life at U of I. So usually what ends up happening is throughout a process of meeting different houses and touring them, you pick like your top 3. So Theta's was my top. And then I had a few others that I was really interested in. But usually what ends up happening is you just find a house where the girls there are very similar to you, and you just kind of get along, and you just know that it's a place where you can be.
Yeah, all right. Next question.
I feel like very,
I don't want to like open that one.
like ashamed that I'm not like finishing these,
It's okay.
but it does, like, I wasn't thinking like,
Yeah.
okay, like the hot ones are like, it's hot and so it's hard to talk, but it's hard to talk when you're like,
Yeah. It makes your cheeks like burn a little bit.
yeah.
Okay, these are sour gummy bears. I wasn't expecting these to be bad, but these get me sometimes.
Uh-oh. I think I have to go blue. The blue. Oh, I have to head off.
Okay. Out of the entire yearbook, what is your favorite part?
Oh my gosh. Out of the entire yearbook, I would say that my favorite part, like, are we talking a page or an idea?
Pick one, page or idea.
Okay, so I would say that out of the pages, I really enjoy doing the pages about the seniors and the graduates, whichever one that is, just because it's cool to look back on their 4 years and see where they are and see all their memories and see kind of what they're doing and kind of show that highlight for them. And then I think overall in the pages, it's just really fun to like highlight the good things and highlight the students. So like in the sports and the band and the musicals, like those pictures of the kids like smiling and really getting into it, that's my favorite, is like the positives that it shows from the year.
And then do you like more like candid photos in the yearbook, more posed? Like what's your favorite like combo of those?
Definitely more candid, like action photos. So in sports, like, you know, from track, like those kids who are like really going for it. In football, there's a picture that I really love this year of like someone who had just scored a touchdown and all of his friends are just like surrounding him, giving him those high fives. And it was just kind of like zoning in on that little moment where it highlights like all their hard work and everything that they're pouring into what they're doing, you know. pictures from the musical, and you can just like see how proud they are and all of that kind of stuff. So really getting a feeling from the pictures.
And then do you like doing like the little features on the side about each student? Do you not like doing those?
I do. I would say last year we definitely focused more on pictures because I was new, and so I felt like that was our strength because everyone was really into it. This year is definitely going to be a bigger focus on writing and features and having more interviews going. So I feel like that's something that we'll add this year. So I'm excited about that because I do like having that because although in a yearbook, you know, everyone likes to see the pictures, that's what they're poring over. But 20 years from now when you go back, you're not going to always remember all those little memories that hopefully we can capture in those things.
And then do you guys use like our old yearbooks for inspiration or do you go like completely new?
For sure. I mean, I definitely use them as inspiration just because I like to see, I mean, especially with being new last year, I didn't know everything that happens in the school, you know what I mean? So it's nice to kind of go back and see like, okay, Pride Camp, you know, that's something that we're doing and using that as a way to kind of guide where we're going. And then to also see like, what did we not cover, right, in previous years that, because all the kids in yearbook class have a lot of really good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool to see all the things from the past that we did, like, oh, I still like that, I want to do that, or we want to do that a different way and try something else.
All right, that's all I have for that candy. The next is
no heads up.
the lemon juice.
Oh, God. So if this had been a few weeks ago and I had no taste or smell, this would have
fantastic.
been easy.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.
That's like lemon juice / like pine sol.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Since you taught 5 years at Dundee Crown, what are some differences between McHenry and Dundee?
I would say the biggest difference is for here, we have a lot of opportunities to kind of come together, right? Especially with like East and West and having all of those differences where we have 2 separate schools. I feel like we really try hard to get all of the kids together and do like school spirit stuff. So although like there was a really strong presence of like theme day and all of that kind of stuff, I just feel like here, you know, like I feel like the kids really come together.
What did you teach at Dundee?
Oh my gosh, I taught a lot. I taught juniors every single year. I taught seniors. I taught freshmen. I taught a film crit class. I taught women's literature. I taught AP research. I taught, oh man, a college prep class. So a lot of different ones. So I got a lot of experience there, but things changed every semester for us, so that was good and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
Like teaching American Studies yearbook for a few years here, I get to really see what's happening and where I can like improve it, so I can keep making it better.
All right, and now for the toxic waste.
Oh
This
God,
one you
there's
have to-
another?
Yeah,
That's
this
not
one
me.
you have to unwrap, and it's, this one's bad.
These, I remember my kids had these and they like just kept eating them on the, like a car trip, and I didn't realize it, and then all of a sudden my son's like, I have a sore throat. I'm like, no, yeah, because these things are like straight,
Yeah.
like,
Hey Riley, can you open this? I always struggle, every time, no matter what.
Why is it such tight packaging?
I don't know. And they come in like a little barrel. I'm like, why not just thank you?
Yeah.
I feel like it's supposed to be like that sludge.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and how sticky it is, you know it's gonna be sour.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you were in Chautauqua, what character would you be and why?
Oh my gosh. I think a lot of my kids would know this. I would probably be Taylor Swift. She's a fave. I would probably be her for Chautauqua just because I don't know which era I would be for her though. Maybe I would be one of her newer ones. She would be fun. If I were to go serious for Chautauqua, I would maybe be, I'm trying to think. I would probably be an author. I would maybe be Louisa May Alcott, who wrote Little Women. I would probably be her. Yeah, I think that she would have a lot to say, especially about today's, like, all of the women's rights and all of that kind of stuff, and I think she would be really interesting to bring to Chautauqua. That's what I would be.
Yeah, and then are you excited for Midnight coming out soon? By
Mhm.
Taylor? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, October 21st is my sister's birthday.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so I'll remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
very.
thank you for coming on. It was so great to have you.
Oh, thank you so much. And one
Yeah.
little thing, so ILL, do you know what to say?
No, I don't.
INI.
I wasn't there.
Hello, I and I.
So I say ILL, you say INI. ILL.
I and I.
There we go.
Thanks for watching, guys.
I do that.